Hello. This is Rich Gale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it's time to continue with our adventure with Eric the Unready. And let's see, where we last leave off on this? Oh yeah, we are in the Lab of the Gods. Alright. We got our slime wig, I think. I thought I had the slime wig. Yeah, I have the slime wig. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. So we're in the place of the gods of Saturday Night Live. Lobby. Some woad. The receptionist speaks to her. Yes, the end of the world has been scheduled, but I can't release the timetable yet. We'll be issuing a press release soon. Should tell you everything you need to know. Alright, let's head north. Agora. Yep, more sunshine, yep. The road on which you, yep. A passenger pigeon flies over the agora, drops a note, and keeps on flying. Let me read that note. Note is written in an indecipherable foreign language. All you can tell is that it is addressed to Morty. Oh boy. Take the note. Okay. South. Alright. I'm sorry, the guys' facilities are busy at the moment. Please try back later. Leah looks at the note and hands it back to you. Then she yells at the closed door, Marty! Someone to see ya! She turns back to you and says, he'll be out in a few minutes. Let me see if I can explain. Every time a prayer comes in for a team to win, it goes onto a toe board. We keep a running tally until the event actually begins. Whichever side has the most prayers by halftime will win the game. That's why Notre Dame is so hard to beat. They got a million nuns out there praying all week. But by the time game day rolls around, the other team doesn't stand a chance. Well. Sorry, there's a new price list for direct divine intervention. You must not have received your copy yet. I'll send a pigeon out to you right away. Well, that's another one. I'm sorry we're not allowed to give out hints on this line. I suggest you call 1-900-PRO-CLUE. Okay. The door to Morty's office opens. Morty comes out with his arm around a blonde goddess who is wearing her underwear outside her clothes. Sure, you can charge $50 for the book, babe, he says. Just make sure the pictures aren't too tame. Goss licks his ear and then leaves. Morty puts his arm around you and guides you into his office. Mortal, don't get... Okay, yeah, we went through all that before with you, Morty. Okay. Give note to Morty. Morty glances at the note and then he wads it up, throws it away about Leo! The receptionist comes in and Morty says, take a memo. Atlas, I know you're getting tired, but try to hang on a little longer. I'm sending Hercules over to spell you for a while. Morty pauses and appears to think. Oh. Alright, so. Take load. Cleo returns and takes her place behind the desk. Wow. Okay. Let's go east. Lounge. Okay, lounge. Read board. Bulletin board is covered with one of them reads fresh cakes for all occasions. Delivery in 30 eons or less. Called 1-800-Dominus. Dominus delivers. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can go north. Agora. Well, we're back out here. And it's another note. Take note. Read note. Marlin address to Morty. Of course. I'm gonna go through this again. Yeah, I know. Show note to Cleo. Now there's not an entrance fee, exactly. It's a little more complicated than that. Alright. Dora, a severely overweight goth, just with beautiful violet eyes, comes out with more. Just lose the way. Honey, he says, he'll come running back in a heartbeat. Love the Moo. Okay, show note to Morty. God, this is insane. Leo! Take him now. What's a locato? Look, it's a simple matter of numbers. You're up over 10,000 human sacrifices a day. If you keep that up, there won't be anyone left to worship you. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, let's walk east. Lobby. Call 1-800-Dominus. I better do that, Caps. Keep it going now. We'll be right over. Bye. Okay. Two, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm late. It's halftime. The Ragnarok Bowl, and we're flooded with orders. He hands you a cake and then leaves. All right, now I got a cake. North. Yep. Oh, no. Not another no. I'll just leave it. West of the glade. There's that goddess of beauty. Okay, we're back at the Windy Cave. Let's see, pool, dragon tail. When you You pull on the dragon's tail, his mouth opens, and a stream of fire comes out. Light candles. With the dragon. You hold the dragon up over the candles. The spray of the cloud of the north winds grabs the offering and cries in delight, "For me, how thoughtful of you!" He closes his eye, makes a wish, then he sucks in his breath and unleashes a blast of wind that not only extinguishes the candles, but uproots them from the cake and carries them flying down the hillside on a frigid stream of air that freezes everything in your path. The dragon's flame goes out. Ah. I have a feeling that did something too. Let's go south. The glade. The once idyllic summer scene has been transformed into a hard-bitten snowscape of ice and frost. The goddess has fled, and the pond is frozen into a solid sheet of ice. The western shore of the pond, the golden key still hangs on the tree. Exits lead east and north into the snow-covered woods. Oh, let me get that key. You race across the frozen pond, grab the key, and return again to the near shore. Nice! Now we got that. Alright, let's head east. Oh, back to the Agora. Yeah, there's a note there. I don't know if I need to do that now. Northeast. Promontory. Hello, welcome to the mountain. My name is Mike. Phil's in the hole he was digging. Okay. Give nectar to God. Thanks, but I can only have one sip. It makes me pee. He takes the bottle and opens it with the opener and takes a swig. Then he closes it again and hands it back to you. Oh, welcome to the mountain of the gods. My name is Joe. Somebody has an identity crisis. Makes me pee. Hello, welcome to the mountain of the gods. My name is Bob. Very forgettable, you know? Excuse me! And he leaves very, very quickly. Hey! That looks like a golden egg. You take the egg from the hole. Okay. Back to the Agora. Drop egg. Okay, let me wear the costume. Wear woad. You smear the woad on your cheeks, and a voice says, "Not those cheeks!" Embarrassed, you fumble around in your pants. After a moment, the voice says, "That's better." Okay. Hold the book. Okay, stand on egg. Very carefully on top of the egg. Eat slime wig. You pop the disgusting thing in your mouth. You know how sometimes you eat something that you think is going to taste terrible, but it turns out to be okay? Well, such is not the case here. The instant you put the slime wig in your mouth, it attaches little suckers to the back of your teeth, so that while its rear end is halfway down your throat, the front end is hanging on for dear life. So now it's trying to crawl up while you're trying to get it down. Finally, you bite off its little pseudopods, and it slides wriggling and screaming all the way down to your stomach, where it gives a couple of kicks and then lies still. Turn around. Turn around. Give a salty burp. Oh boy. sight of you wearing the silly costume, your cheeks bright blue, standing on an egg and looking like you just swallowed. He stops and says, "You're not performing the old golden stare ritual, are you? Jeez, that was replaced years ago. Didn't you get the software update?" "No, never mind. I'll take care of it for you." He mumbles something under his breath, and a shiny golden stare appears in the middle of the agora. "Take care," the god calls as he leaves from sight. Moments after he leaves, you hear an explosion of laughter, as if someone had been trying to keep it in, but then simply couldn't hold on any longer. Okay. You climb the golden stairs, wishing all the while that you could get rid of that Led Zeppelin tune that keeps running through your head. Peak. The view from the top of Mount Spa is breathtaking. You can see all of Taurus laid out before you, except of course for the places that you have already passed through, most of which are still obscured by a pall of smoke. Strangely enough, the ground up here is neither dirt nor rock. It's a circle of cork, roughly 6 feet in diameter. The crowbar of the apocalypse is lying in the middle of the circle, secured by a golden strap that runs right across the cork to a golden lock. At the edge, the only exit from here is the golden stair that leads back down to the agora. Alright. Open the lock. You put the key in the lock and give it a twist. The lock falls open and the straps come loose. Suddenly, the golden staircase disappears. You hear a faint creak coming from the edges of the cork where it fits into the mountain. Well, let's get that crowbar. I need that crowbar. That's important. The creak turns into an ominous groan. The cork starts to tremble and shake, and you notice that there's more of it sticking up out of the mountain than there had been before. Uh-oh. Well, it's time to live up to the Team Rocket motto. Or at least their memorable exit strategy. With a pop, the approximate intensity of a sonic boom, the cork shoots up into the air with you hanging on for dear life. The cork describes a graceful arc through the Taurus air, taking you for what feels like a magic carpet ride, except you can steer magic carpets and you usually have some say in where they come down. Behind you, the mountain of the gods deflates into the large, wrinkled land formation of the gods. Eventually, the cork lands with a splash. You interpret this as good news until you remember that the only water in this vicinity is the dreaded swamp of perdition. The impact of the landing throws you to the ground and knocks you out. Yep, we went blasting off again! Meanwhile, a bachelor party for me. You guys are the greatest. I bet Lorelai is sorry she wasn't invited. L'Oreal. You know, guys, it just doesn't get any better than this. Sure. We have now emerged in Swamp Trek. This is the south shore of a murky swamp. You see a raft populated by a strange-looking crew. You see a newspaper here. Out of the mist, the raft approaches. It is manned by a very unusual-looking crew. The person who appears to be the captain is holding a sawed-off tree trunk. And you see him speak into it. Captain's log. Swamp date 91692. have encountered a strange life form who is peering at us through a transparent screen while manipulating an imaginary alter ego through our world. We will offer assistance to this alter ego while observing the character of its master. He lowers along and says, "Hail, traveler! We offer you passage across this swamp." So we have what he's called Smirk. That doesn't surprise me. See, because we got Scotty. I suppose that was supposed to be Spock. And they got Bones there right next to him to Smirk, and that's Zulu. Supposed to be Sulu. Oh, it's Smirk. No, it's Spock. It's Spock. They can get away with Spock, I guess. Well, first off, we got to read the paper before we go into that. So it's Witch Doctor in battle with Killer Slimewig. He's powerful bad, says Tribal Medicine Man, but I have stronger voodoo. Next time I try with pepper. Mountain of Gods vaporized. The Mountain of Gods was vaporized yesterday by a powerful ray from outer space. Eyewitnesses report from the scene tell of a violet beam that appeared moments before the mountain disappeared. One onlooker, however, disputes this account. It was really more chartreuse than a violet, says Cecil the Limp. And it had these really neat little magenta highlights that made it sparkly all over. Religious authorities are baffled, and an investigation is underway to determine if an entirely new set of gods will have been fabricated and foisted on the public. Position at Virgin Temple goes unclaimed. An unusual break in tradition occurred this morning when an opening was announced at the Temple of Virgins for a man to serve grapes to the virgins while they were bathing. The man on the waiting list was number 698493, but he didn't show up to claim the job. This is the first time in over 400 years that the position has gone vacant. Personal. Drexler, I've got another machine and I'm coming for you. Z. Wettenmeyer. I think that's a Blade Runner reference. Help wanted. Apprentice rock pusher. Long hours, low pay, no hope for advancement. Contact Sisyphus. Humor's out of balance? Need a haircut? Got too much blood? Come to my salon for a whole new you. Theodoric of York. Barber, surgeon to the stars. Okay. Esmeralda's Witch Emporium. We will not be undersold. Poison apples by the gross. Hard to find items like newt eyes and frog toes always in stock. Senior citizens discount. Lost. One cat. Last seen entering sealed box. Contact E. Schrodinger. I was just watching a clip from Futurama before recording this. Lost all sense of proportion and decency. Madonna. That's dated reference. All right. Good paper. Well, let's go on to the raft. North. Cautiously, you board the raft. Wampum factor 5. Wampum factor 2, Scotty, says the captain. Aye, aye, replies the man in the kilt. Plot your course, Mr. Zulu, the captain says. The warrior hesitates for a moment, and then points his spear into the mist. The raft drifts slow away from the shore and slowly starts off in that direction. Soon you are lost in the mists of the swamp. Now let's give the berries to Zulu. Zulu gobbles down the berries. He immediately straightens up and points his spear confidently in a new direction. The raft changes course. And everyone seems much happier than before. Alright. Alright, let's wait. start to hear an unusual noise coming from somewhere up ahead. The noise grows louder and the raft starts to move swiftly. Shields up, Mr. Zulu, barks the captain. Miss Part, you discover that the raft is being drawn towards a great whirlpool. Wampum Factor 4, Scotty shouts Smirk. Aye, aye, Captain. The Indian starts paddling. Starts paddling furiously. Whirlpool on the raft. You're on the edge of a giant whirlpool. The waters are sucking the raft ever deeper into the maelstrom. Well, I can't do much anything. Despite the Indians' frantic efforts, the raft gets caught in the current on the rim of the whirlpool. Wampum Factor 6, Scotty! Give me all you've got. Captain, I did not think the engines could take it much more. Oh, they are just putting the funds in there. The raft skims along the rim of the whirlpool, but then the centrifugal force flings it out in an entirely new direction. After a while, the waters calm and the raft drifts up near the shore of a tropical island. Fantasy Island. Spelled PH on the raft. This is a lush tropical island, overgrown with exotic bushes and trees that come right down to the beach. A small path winds up the hill to the east, ending in front of a large plantation house that looks as if it were constructed for the sole purpose of sitting out front and drinking mint juleps. You hear a high, small voice call out, "The raft, boys, the raft!" Eagerly you splash up onto the shore. A man in a white suit is waiting to meet you. At his side stands a midget who also wears a white suit. This is obviously a nod. I remember this part. Welcome, my friend, to Fantasy Island. My name is Mr. Dork. This is Dadu. I hope you have a pleasant stay here. The rest of the crew disembarks and Dork turns to face them. Welcome, my Smirk! We meet again. Dork undergoes a startling transformation. He no longer exudes goodwill and his chest seems to have swelled alarmingly. He has become... Oh no, he has turned into Khan. 15 years ago you abandoned me on this island, Smirk. Certainly it had a beautiful climate and a wonderful house to live in, but it was only my superior intelligence that permitted me to find the front door and make my way inside. Uh-oh. Khan's voice falls to a throaty whisper. Revenge, Smirk. Revenge is all I have dreamed of since that day, and revenge is a dish best served with a side order of french fries. So fry you shall, Smirk. This time you shall not escape me. Oh boy. Khan waves his hand and a bamboo cage falls over Smirk and the rest of his crew. Khan hoists them up into the air and then disappears into the house, laughing maniacally and babbling incoherently about rich Corinthian leather. Oh, fudge. Dadu turns to you and says, Khan is the dark side of Mr. Dork's personality. He doesn't come out very often, but when he does, there is only one way to bring him back. It is the universal panacea of the islands, a coconut drink with rum and a little umbrella in it. Bring me such a drink and your friend shall go free. Okay. Well, now we gotta turn Khan back into Rourke. Alright. So you climb onto the raft and sit down in the captain's chair. Okay. Oh, wow. Status afloat. Engines all stop. on fleet directive 287392. There are no Klingons. Alright. So I've got to make my way to Mulligan's Island. I think this is it. I think this is Mulligan's Island. Yeah, Milligan's Island, that's what it is. Milligan's Island. You have landed on a sandy beach next to a pleasure boat that appears to have been bashed in hull. A large beach umbrella is stuck into the sand here, and you hear voices coming from the other side of the boat. Stand up and take a look around. Why did they bring all these clothes? It's just supposed to be a 3-hour tour. Now let me get that umbrella. Let's wait a moment. A bottle floats in the water nearby. Get bottle. Alright. Look inside bottle. With the bottle you can see a matchbook. Okay, get matchbook. You take the matchbook from the bottle. Little buddy, the professor has built a flying machine out of some trees and a bunch of seashells. All he needs to make it work is 2 paper clips. Sorry, Skipper, I've only got 1 paper clip left. I used all the other ones making the necklace for Ginger and she lost it. Okay. In today's uncertain economic climate, do you long to return to a solid old-fashioned occupation that offers financial security without tying you to a location? Be a pirate. Do you like meeting people and then robbing them at sword point? Do you like visiting exotic towns and villages and then fighting them through the torch? Do you like blindfolding people and making them walk the plank in the shark-infested waters? Then you too may have what it takes to be a pirate. Simply connect the dots on this matchbook to create an item of interest to the pirates, interesting to pirates, or of interest to pirates, and you'll be on your way to joining the exciting world of international piracy. The small print below, it continues the Columbia School of Piracy is an equal opportunity for upper abuse. Not affiliated with the Columbia School of Abacus Training or any other institution. Allow 15 minutes for round-trip file delivery. Mileage may vary. Gee! I wonder what this is. I think it's a treasure chest. Yeah, it looks like a treasure chest. 3-hour tour. Well, let's put that matchbook back in the bottle. Bottle floats away. I gotta wait. That means I gotta hear bad jokes, don't I? My God, Skipper, we'll build a giant slingshot and shoot ourselves over the swamp. All we need is 25 yards of rubber. Austin, dear, isn't there someone you can bribe to get us out of here? Professor has developed a genetically altered strain of dolphin. They can talk. They can each carry 2 people on their back, and they're intelligent enough to find their way through the swamp. The only problem is that he's bred out their ability to swim. Okay, that was just ridiculous. Now we get our bottle. Take bottle. Look in bottle. In the bottle, you see a certificate. Maybe we could hollow out a giant tree, stuff a bunch of gunpowder in one end, and shoot ourselves off the island. What do you say, Skip? Shut up, Milligan. Well, now I got that. Oh, get certificate. Read certificate. Congratulations, you have qualified to study at the Columbia School of Piracy. Simply bring this certificate to Treasure Island to enroll in classes today. You climb onto the raft and sit down in the captain's chair. Alright, so I gotta head to Treasure Island. Oh god. I'm trying to figure out which one's gonna be Treasure Island. This Treasure Island? No. I went to the wrong island. I went through a small island. A large loop. Through a custom shed and back again, you see a tiny lever here. A tiny dockmaster boards the raft and says, "Welcome to our small island. For obvious safety with the route to Nile Island and the comments are, however, if you are here as a merchant, just put whatever you want to sell on the conveyor belt. When it comes out on the other side, it will be shrunk down to a manageable size." Comes off the raft. Yeah, I went to the wrong island. Is this Treasure Island? No, it's Monkey Island. This four-headed monkey. That's a four-headed monkey. Alright. So I'm closer to figuring it out where we need to go. So this is Monkey, this is so. Treasure Island on the couch. This is Treasure Island, home of the renowned Columbia School of Piracy. The compound consists of several huts that huddle behind a makeshift fence. A Jolly Roger flies from atop one of the buildings. The place has a generally illicit looking look about it. You see a sign here. Alright, read sign. The sign is a tasteful arrangement of a ship's wheel, a skull, and the words Columbia School of Piracy. Alright. A gnarly pirate comes up to you and says, "Arr, if you be wanting to come ashore here, you need a certificate. What'll be where be you?" You hand out the certificate and the bottle, and the pirate stands aside to let you off the raft. "Avast thee," says the buccaneer. "So you want to be a pirate, does you are? You come to the right place. Follow me." The pirate leads you to a ramshackle hut with the name a few rows of bamboo desks. He tells you to sit down and says, you'll be having 3 classes today. At the end, there'll be a quiz. If you pass, then you receive your bottle of rum and an eye patch. Now, leave 2 while I fetch your first professor. The pirate disappears out the back door. Then you hear rapid footsteps running around the side of the building. The side opens, and the same pirate comes in, only this time he's wearing an eye patch. He strides to the makeshift lectern, speaks clears his throat, and begins to speak. Good morning, I'll be conducting the first of your 3 training sessions. First, let me fill you in on my qualifications. I've been a registered pirate for 16 years. I rank 6th on the all-time booty list, and I'm a founding member of the Keel Hall Club. I was voted Buccaneer of the Year 3 straight years. And twice during that period, I served as Vice President of all the steering committees on community relations. My topic this morning is selecting an identity and building a reputation as a pirate. First of all, pirates must have the color of their beard registered with the International Piracy Board. According to the latest list of unused colors, available names are. He fumbles with his notes and contains pink beard, salmon beard, burnt sienna beard, peach beard, fuchsia beard, juice beard, cyan beard, summer saffron beard, lavender beard, and mauve beard. Once you have selected an identity, your next problem is to spread your reputation. You will appreciate the difficulty of this task when you realize that the persons most qualified to testify to your ruthlessness will be the very victims whom you have killed. Nevertheless, notoriety must be achieved, as it's hard to strike fear into someone's heart if they have never heard it yet. Considering the following dialogue. Ahoy there, stand by and prepare to be boarded. Who's gonna make me? It is I, Vermilion Beard, the mighty pirate. Never heard of you, bugger off. This is clearly an unsatisfactory exchange. We therefore recommend 3 specific procedures to help you spread your reputation. 1. Always let a few victims of your raid survive. They'll be sure to talk when they get back to port. Before you let them escape, however, make sure they know your name. Print up the wanted posters with your own name on them. Make up a lurid pass for yourself. Spread these posters liberally through the port cities. Maintain good relations with the press. In particular, keep your eye out for a down-on-his-luck writer whom you can enlist as a chronicler of your exploits. With the proper public relation campaign having taken place, let us now revisit that earlier dialogue and see how it goes. Avast, heave to and throw down your weapons, where you black rot-beard, ex-shirt salesman, swarthy as pirate ever did sail these waters. Eek! That's all for now. Your next instructor will be here in a minute. The pirate leaves the room. Again, you hear rapid footsteps, and then he re-enters through another door, this time wearing the eye patch on the other eye. Good afternoon. I'm here to address the practical side of becoming a pirate. Many people think the way to get started is to simply sail out to the shipping lanes and start plundering. No. Here are the 3 steps you must absolutely take before embarking on your first raid. First, hire a director of human resources. He will help you identify appropriate staffing levels. He will also be invaluable in resolving conflict when your raiding schedule interferes with your crew members' annual and sick leave. Second, get a good accountant. He will help identify which treasures are worth pursuing. I know my own career blossomed when I stopped chasing ships laden with crude silver ingots and started going after cargoes of negotiable securities and bearer bonds. Your accountant will also help you take maximum advantage of the rules that govern the depreciation of your ship. Thirdly, don't buy, lease everything from cannons to cutlasses. Why pay cash for something that may end up at the bottom of the ocean? Let the other guy take the risk. Remember, successful pirates have always been well-organized small businessmen who are familiar with the principles of sound management. Now, please be patient until your next instructor arrives. The pirate leaves and rushes around to the other entrance. When he comes in, the eye patch is gone, but he's wearing a wig. Hello, he says, slightly out of breath. This final session today deals with the treasure itself. Rules governing the disposition of booty are well established and are as follows. 1. Steal the treasure. 2. Put it in a chest. 3. Bury the chest. 4. Make a map. 5. Lose the map. This seems simple enough, but you would do well to remember some of the little touches that distinguish a graduate from the Columbia School of Piracy from a rank amateur. First, you must always mark the location of the treasure with an X. This simply an elegant method is much preferred to drawing a circle around the site, or worse still, defacing the map with a bunch of crude arrows. Then it is customary to rip the map into several, although no more than 4 pieces. Dripping blood on the map is optional. All reference landmarks should be dramatic, natural formations. All sea distances should be recorded in leagues, while land distances should be marked out in paces. Finally, before losing the map, make a copy of it and bring it back here to the school. We will authenticate the location of the treasure and then dispose of the map in such a way as to encourage fortune seekers and treasure hunters. We do solely as a public service to the region to ensure a broad tourist base and the continuing influx of outside money, which keeps the region economically stable. This concludes your cast as the dean will return in a few moments to administer the quiz. The pirate races around the building again. When he comes in, the wig and eye patch are gone. Upon boarding the enemy ship, your first statement should be, Avast ye scums, swilling sons of sea cows, prepare ye to wallow steel. The universal symbol of piracy is the Jolly Roger. When ordering drinks at a dockside, one asks for grog. Broadside is, no. More than regular Navy types can't hit with a cannon. The correct way to punish a mutineer is make him off the plank. A proper pet for a pirate is a parrot. Primary advantage of wearing a peg leg. Chicks dig 'em. Oh, well, that one, yeah, you can take it off and bash people with it if you get into a fight. There you go. Disadvantage of wearing a peg leg. Hard to walk around a lawn full of overalls, home to sneak up on people. Woodpeckers. Best way to pass the time during the intermittently long boring stretches at sea between raids. Singing 99. There. What is the question most frequently asked by new sailors on their day at sea? Why are there 3 other men sleeping around? If I'm not supposed to do it there, why are they calling them? Are we there yet? Pirate takes the quiz away and grades the return. You passed the test. Here's your rum and your eye patch. He takes your arm and walks you back onto the raft. Good luck to ye, and don't be forgetting to bring us back copies of your maps. Alright, we passed the exam. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna call an episode soon. That took a while, longer than I would have preferred. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to Monkey Island, where we know that there is a 4-headed monkey waiting for us. And we're going to call it an episode here. Now, if you've made it this far in the playthrough, in the video, please comment put in the comments, Kirk versus Khan. And next time round, we will continue our adventures on the swamp. And we gotta do our best to sort things out. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this game. And again, this is a Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the other playthroughs I have going up on the channel. Besides this, at 3 p.m. Eastern, I have other videos that premiere in a 2-week cycle, including working my way through the Assassin's Creed series. Currently on Assassin's Creed for the channel, but I'm playing through Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the podcast games my mom found at the time of this recording. I am working my way through the spellcasting series, currently on spellcasting 301 Spring Break. Working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones. Well, I'm going to be starting Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Working my way through Shantae series, currently on Shantae. I've beaten the third game, because I got that one first as a freebie. Working my way through, I do runs for the game of Monstrum. I'm working my way through the Deponia series, currently on Deponia The Complete Journey. And once I finish that, I'll be doing Doomsday Deponia, but I don't think I'll be getting any future games in that series. They're switching the format up. Working my way through Alicia Suit Larry franchise from Sierra, currently on Alicia Suit Larry 2. And there's a bunch of other games out there that I'm working my way through that premiere at the 7 o'clock, or at the 3 p.m. slot. Also at 10 a.m., Tuesday through Saturday weekly, I have videos premiering. Tuesday is usually a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasy games. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Friday is usually a fighting game, ladder mode right now, I believe. Although when I get done with the Injustice 2 ladder, if I have it, I'm going to start the story mode of MK1. Hopefully I'll have MK1 by then. And a bunch of others. And Saturday is usually a retrospective for a game I've beaten or a series I've beaten the story mode of. So until next time, take care all, and have fun. Bye!